my library, and in this target based study for 10 days, I am giving you first subject, that is plant physiology, and all the topics of plant physiology which I consider important. And let's start. So first of all, you have to, this is the miscellaneous like listing. Then in next video I'll give you numerical questions which are important from plant physiology, and in the third video, that is third target of today, I'll give you all the questions which will be, all the topics will be important for your match the following type of questions. So first of all, very important is your plant hormones along with their signaling. And out of all the plant hormones which I have listed, that is auxin, gibberellic acid, cytokinin, abscisic acid, ethylene, brasinosteroids, stringolactones, jasmonates. Three I considered important as auxin, gibberellic acid, and ethylene. And from abscisic acid, you should read the aspect of stomatal opening and closing, which will be very important for your exam. Second is secondary metabolites in plant. So in secondary metabolites, I think more important will be your all three of them, that is terpenes, phenols, and glycosides. Out of phenols, you should know what are the categories, as in lignins, as I gave you in exam, that which category does lignin belong. So you should know out of the phenols what are the examples or the categories of phenols. And then in glycosides, important glycosides as to digoxin and amygdalin, also like they act as inhibitors, you all know that. And you should have a list which you can google out, or you can write from your reference books, what are the inhibitory glycosides. Okay, then alkaloids. Now coming to the most important topic is nitrogenous cycle. So nitrogen cycle is is important for every exam, and also is important for BRC. Please do not be in that confusion that BRC never asks plant physiology. You will get some 30 to 40% like proportion of plant physiology in the exam, as I have seen from the past trends. Then comes your development in plants, that is embryology part. From that you should know globular, heart shape, and torpedo stage in the development, which is the development of embryo of a plant. So GST stands for globular, heart shape, and torpedo stage. If they ask about stages only, then you should know what is the bush clavata feedback that occurs in your organizing center or organization center. Okay, then ABC model is very important from the point of view of questions. So ABCDE model or ABCD model you can write. So questions can be asked from ABC model. ABC model is important. Then phytochrome, cryptochrome, phototropin, all three of them you should remember by heart. And if you take a, just do one exercise, take a blank piece of paper and start making the structures of phytochrome, cryptochrome, and phototropin. If you did it right, then I think your concept is all fine. Then floragen, in which you should know what is FT gene, FD gene, and B zip domains. Okay, so B zip motif you can also say. Then vernalization as to, you should know the concept that what kind of epigenetic modification is taking place in vernalization. Then food translocation in phloem, in which very important is your Munch hypothesis. Then water transport, you can study this from my video, which I assure will be easier for you if you don't have any like material to study. So what is apoplast and what is symplast as to the radial conduction of water. Then the concept of root pressure is absolutely important, you should know the concept. And then transpiration as to closing and opening of stomata with respect to ABA, which I earlier also told you. So you need to know what are the three types of transpiration and which one is very common out of them. Then guttation, you should know what are the special cells as to what are hydrathodes, so from which guttation takes place. What is the basic difference between transpiration and guttation? Guttation involves a liquid form of water getting out, whereas transpiration involves water in the form of vapors. Then nutrients, as in macro and micronutrient. If you don't remember macronutrient, then it is NPK, CAMS. You should remember both the type of nutrient elements, I would say. And then let's move further. Then I think this much is enough for your this part. Then I'll be uploading your match the following things. You will say that मैम आपने छोड़ा ही क्या, like इसमें important क्या नहीं है. Then I would tell you कि अगर आप इसको as such लिस्ट के अकॉर्डिंग रिवाइज कर लेते हो फ्रॉम योर नोट्स, आई कंसिडर कि आपके पास नोट्स होंगे बाय दिस टाइम, बिकॉज सिर्फ 10 दिन बचा है. तो आप एक एक टॉपिक उठाओ, उससे रिवाइज करना स्टार्ट करो एंड गिव योर सेल्फ हाफ एन आवर और 45 मिनट्स और इन टॉपिक्स को ख़त्म कर दो. एंड देन यू विल सी कि ये सारे ही इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं आपके एग्जाम के लिए. ठीक है, सो थैंक यू एवरीबडी. नेक्स्ट वीडियो अपलोड करती हूँ मैं एज सून एज पॉसिबल.